And Jeremy, I'll tell you what, if you're heading out for date night, the little cheese platter ahead of this evening, I mean, the weather's certainly helping out for that. You might be able to sit outside.
All right, Jack, would you prefer cheese, chocolate, or flowers?
Ooh, I'm going to go with chocolate. I'm a traditional guy.
Me too. Chocolate-covered strawberries?
Oh, all day.
Okay, hopefully Callista's watching that. She can have some ready for you when you get home.
She's probably tuning in.
Yeah, it is really a beautiful day for Valentine's Day. Hopefully you're enjoying it with your sweethearts, and you make our hearts full by watching us every day. Thank you for joining us here on this holiday on Newswatch 16. Temperatures today into the 40s for the first time in more than 3 weeks. We hit 42 degrees today in Scranton, 48 was the high in Williamsport, and we nearly touched 50 in Selinsgrove, even Mount Pocono above the freezing mark. So when was the last time we saw temperatures above 40 degrees? Well, you got to go back on the calendar to January 22nd. That's more than 3 weeks ago. Yes, it's been a while, but we finally broke the stretch of temperatures below 40 degrees, and we're going to keep this warm trend going as we go into this upcoming week. I could see 50 here in Scranton in our 7-day forecast. Now, temperatures are starting to come down now. We're below the freezing mark in Storuca, at freezing in New Milford, and that will be key in tomorrow's system. Temperatures will start to come down around this time and change over moisture from rain to snow. But look at how still warm it is in the Susquehanna Valley. It's 46 in Lewisburg. Today, Elysburg, now at 39, touched 50 around 4:30 today. 40 is where we're at in Tower City, and the upper 30s for Hazleton. You might find yourself in downtown Stroudsburg, maybe on a date night. Looks like a great night for it. Temperature around 8 o'clock if your reservation's for 8. About 35 degrees in Stroudsburg. 37 is where we're at here in Scranton. Northeast winds at just 5 miles per hour. We've had light winds today, a lot of sunshine into the afternoon, and it really was a gorgeous day. A lot of melting. I can hear the melting right now coming through the pipes of the snow that's on the roof at our station. So that's really important because temperatures are going to fall once again below the freezing mark tonight. The low will be 22. You got to watch out for some black ice. Now, as the snow melts, some of that melt ends up across the roadways. Temperature goes down when the sun goes down. It creates a very thin layer of ice. Now, black ice is not actually black. It's called black ice because you can see the black pavement underneath it, and it's very hard to spot. So just take your drives a little bit slower than you normally would tonight and into tomorrow morning because those temperatures will be below freezing and there could be some spots of black ice, and especially on those untreated roadways in rural areas. So take things a little slower than you normally would. We've got clear skies overhead right now. That'll change as we get closer to midnight. You can see the cloud cover already inching on western Pennsylvania. Here is the storm system that we are tracking. We've been tracking it all week. We knew that it was going to pass towards our south, but it's taking a slightly more northerly track, and that could bring us some moisture tomorrow evening. Right now, there are severe thunderstorms in the southern part of Texas, right on the border of Louisiana. We're not going to get in on heavy rainfall. Parts of the Tennessee Valley could see up to 4 inches of rain, but we could see some snowfall. So that track is shifted slightly to the north. We're not going to get a big storm out of this. The bulk of the moisture is still going to pass down towards our south. And one really important consideration is that it'll be warm before the storm enters. So it's going to be really hard for snow to stick on surfaces. It'll take a while before that snow starts to stick, and anywhere from a coating to 2 inches is expected. So notice how the bulk of the moisture passes down towards our south through the mid-Atlantic states. And then as temperatures start to drop, a brief switch over from rain to snow into the evening hours Sunday, overnight, very early Monday morning, things wrap up, and then there could be a bit of a switch back over to rain as temperatures start to rise again on President's Day Monday. So here's a closer look. As we go throughout the night tonight, clouds start to increase past midnight. By the time we get to 3 or 4 in the morning, we have overcast skies. Here's your picture at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Some rain and snow showers, light in nature, and notice how there's still a mix going on because temperatures will be close to 40 degrees. Once the sun goes down and temperatures drop below 32, then it switches over to a brief burst of snow, and where that snow lingers for more extended periods of time is where it'll actually start to accumulate appreciably, and that's going to be for the southern tier. Schuylkill, Carbon, Monroe counties, that's where you could see an isolated 2 or 3 inch range. Otherwise, for the rest of us, it's done by President's Day morning, and here are your snowfall amounts. Likely between a coating and an inch for spots west of I-80 I think this is even an overpronouncement. This is what's coming out of the sky, not necessarily what's sticking. Probably an inch to an inch and a half for Wilkes-Barre and Hazleton, and then down towards the southern tier into the Poconos, Stroudsburg, maybe an isolated 3-inch amount. Further to the south and east, that's where we expect that snow to linger longer. There's your 7-day forecast. The snow actually will not linger on the ground long. We have temperatures near 50 possible by Tuesday, and we'll stay in the 40s pretty much all of next week, Jack. So that's something to look forward to after that very long stretch of temperatures below 40 that we've had.
Jeremy, definitely looking forward to the warmer temperatures ahead. Thank you very much.